Alright, welcome back, friends. We're back in the tale. Back in the old Wartale. And if you remember, we're heading over here to someone needs help in the abandoned tower. Or at least that's what he's screaming out the window. So somebody's in a tower, obviously, and they need our help. So I wonder if it's like a male version of Rapunzel. Maybe it's the actual Rapunzel, and the person who gave us the quest just got the sex of the person wrong. We're gonna head on up here to the road and see if these guys mess with us. They shouldn't. We haven't done anything wrong. At least that they know about. We'll zoom in just a little bit. You can see falls coming here. We can zoom around so we can see where we're going. I like this. A lot of isometric games really can't do this. You can't turn around like that. Oh, looks like we have another cart here. Can we investigate it? See, we're looking that way. We're heading that way. So you can see we're heading this way. I don't know where this tower is yet. I kind of get disoriented when I turn the map like this. I thought there would be something interesting there to look at, but apparently there's not. I'm going to turn us back so that we're facing north again. So the tower, what if the tower is on top of this mountain? And if it is there going to be a way for us to get to the top of this mountain? Maybe we should have went the other way. But, you know, exploring is part of the biz. Or maybe it's just so. So there's the, is that the tower? Now, I don't know if we can use our pitons here to get up this mountain. I'm going to walk around here and see if we can get up to it. Uh-oh. We're being attacked by some boars. Those are big pigs. Now, there's only 3 of them. And they're level 1. As you remember, I said in episode 1, the game had been rebalanced so that the animals would be tougher. There would be fewer of them, but they'd be tougher. Now, there's still only 3 of them, and they're still only level 1. So we should be okay. I'm not saying for sure that we're going to be okay. We should be, though. I want to make sure that we don't have... Alright, so this is Archer and Whisper. I want to make sure that my people... I'm going to go ahead and make a front line. We don't need to be doing anything fancy. They're just boars. We don't need to be doing any sort of fancy tactics with them. I just want to get them engaged as quickly as possible so that they can't run up and get on Whisper, because she doesn't have a whole lot of defenses. So just go ahead and start with our toughest guy, which is Mr. Brute here. Now all the boars are the same. You click on them, you can see that the boars have, each time an allied animal dies, this unit gains fury. So when we kill them, that means the next attack from one of the other ones is going to be 50% tougher. So we have to be careful about that. Now their normal attack only does 2 to 3 damage, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem with their damage. So I'm going to go ahead and move him. Here, oops, accidentally used protection, but that's fine. We're going to go here and get this guy, this pig engaged. I'm not going to worry about using these special abilities against just the boars. I think we can handle them pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and do that, end his turn. Now our next toughest guy is Ubrick. I'm going to move him here, get this boar engaged. Now the only boar I have to worry about is this one. He could run through here and go after Whisper or Archer, but I think he'll probably go after Oakt or just go after one of the other guys that's already engaged. For Chunk, 7 points of damage. So then now this Aura is going to make his turn. He just attacks us and that's it. So then the next board that's going to move is this one. So now I can get Oakt over there and get him engaged. And use Oakt to get him hooked. So now our DPS characters, even though they're not really DPS at the moment, should be safe. So now our next, so we've done everything we can, because obviously we're not going to try and run away. Now this pig's going to attack and they only did 1 point of damage. So now we're going to have our archer. We have to be careful about our archer. Remember, because they can accidentally shoot your own people if you don't have a good angle. Like if I shoot here, I got almost a 30% chance of hitting that guy, 22% chance of hitting that guy. So I think that's an acceptable risk. Alright, didn't hit him in the back, and we did a lot of damage that turn. So now that's the end of his turn. Now, Whisper should be able to run over here and get him. Now, if I put Whisper next to him, and then he does turn to attack me, then Ubrick will get an attack of opportunity. And I think the attack of opportunity actually does extra damage. So it should finish him off if that happens. So I'm going to come over here. Just do a stabbity stab. So now he's stabbed. So he'll take 5% of his maximum health, which was 18. So 10% would be 1.8. So he'll take about 1 point of damage from the poison every turn. But hopefully he won't live that long. Alright, so he attacked him and did 1 point of damage. Then you got 1 point of damage in. So the first pig that's going to move is going to be this one. So we're going to do 2 attacks on him to try and finish him off first. Again, I'm not going to use our special abilities because I just want to save those valor points for a tougher battle. End his turn. So now I'm going to bring the archer over here. Then hopefully he can shoot him. Yeah, 100% chance. There we go. So that pig's dead. Now, we've all got galvanized now. And the pigs, we got fury, which means their next attack is going to do 50% more damage. So the next pig that's going to attack is going to be Mr. Boar here. And Oakt. Oakt, right? Did Oakt already do something? Oh, because we're still on this dude's turn, so we got to end his turn. And now it's Oakt's turn, and hopefully to the all-seeing eye, he can do 6 points of damage. Your opponent's in demoralized now because we want their food. I'm gonna go ahead and move here so we get the surrounded bonus on him. Remember, the surrounded bonus gives us his damage is increased by 20%. So he's only got 2 points left, so he should go down. I mean, die. But we're still gonna go ahead and give him a whack. So who am I gonna let kill him? Now, Ubrik, I don't know if we get more experience points based on the person who killed him, but just in case we do, we're going to let Mrs. DPS do it. She did 15 points of damage that turn. Pretty good. Alright, so as you can see, Whisper is going to level up. We got to repair our stuff, which takes 3 raw materials. We stocked up on a bunch of raw materials. And see, this is why I wanted to stay in the battle with the boars. Now the animal remains they weigh 2 stones each, so I'm not going to worry about taking them. So this is, now those can be used as currency with trackers. I don't remember what the trackers are. We got some good food. So now Whisper is going to level up. Or I thought she was going to. Maybe that was it's under Ubrik. Ubrik leveled up. So now he's going to be level 3. And he gets to choose something here, and we get to choose something here. Obviously, we're going to put some more strength into him. So now his strength is up to 11. He gets +1 equipment. Not sure what that means. And +2 blacksmith apprentice. So it's 8. Okay, so it's 8. His strength, his base is 8. He's got +1 from his equipment he's wearing, and +2 because he's a apprentice blacksmith. Constitution is still 17, which means he can takes pretty good damage. Alright, so he's a fighter, and he has that destabilizing strike. So now we can choose a new one. Defensive stance. Valorous chain. Every time an attack hits several enemies, you gain +1. So we don't have anything like that. Every time this unit engages in combat. So this unit gains deflection if they're engaged in combat. You gain a valor point. Damage taken next attack. So I'm not sure if we want this. Both of these seem pretty good. Now remember, he's a fighter. So he's going to be our frontline damage dealer. The 2 brutes are going to be absorbing the damage. At least that was the goal. I don't know if that's what's actually happening or not. You want to drop the items earned in combat. So do I want to take these animal remains with me? I guess there's no reason not to. We can carry 101, so I guess there's no reason not to take them until we start running out of things. We got some more wood. Still got 6 days worth of food. I think we can get up the hill over here. It's going to be a steep little jog, but I think we can do it. I think we can get over there. Can we go around? All right. Pathfinding is not perfect. Now we got some more ore. It's getting nigh on nighttime here. We're kind of far away from the road, so if we do go to sleep, we might run into a bit of trouble in the old forest. So we're almost here to the abandoned tower. Progress made in your discoveries has earned you a knowledge point, so we're going to spend our knowledge point. We're making lots of knowledge points. So do we want to do anything here? Career plans. You can spend influence to add a bonus point when leveling up. Crowns increased by 5%. Recruitment cost 10%. Or we could add more stuff in the workshop. Like saddlebags, spare buckles. Cancels the movement penalty from armor. I don't know how much of a movement penalty we have at the moment. Critical hits. We haven't been doing that many critical hits. Campfire. We already have this, don't we? Does this give us, if we do this, does it give us a bonus? Generates an extra +1 happiness during rest if at least one companion is assigned. Workshop. This just allows us to build stuff. All right, so cook and pot, I thought we already had. You can cook nutritious meals to grant. Assign cook bonus for recipes granting bonuses of 15%. I thought we already had this. Maybe we couldn't assign people to it. See, some of these I thought we already had. I know we can build these things. But does this mean it gets better? Or what? Let's see what we have in the anvil. If there's anything interesting here. Reinforced bucklers. Now we can learn them and then, all right, so reinforced bucklers, timeless classic. We already have that though. Not worrying about a throwing sickle at the moment. Seems kind of. We'll go ahead and learn all the apprentice I'm gonna learn all the blacksmith stuff. So now I'm gonna do our save scumming because I'm a save scummer. You don't know what that means. It just means we save our game a lot. So in case something bad happens, we don't have to go back too far. I'm not a hardcore player. All right, so here comes. And that looks like a big group of people that I do not want to be fighting at the moment. So I bet this abandoned tower is gonna be like, hey, go save me from these people. All right, so here's the tower. I'm guessing Claes here is the one that's screaming out of it. There's nothing else here to click on. Well, there's some fresh mint. Okay, so we got some mint. That's why you gotta click around on everything. But I wouldn't have seen that on my first playthrough if I hadn't known it was there. So let's see what Claes has got to say. Please untie me. Leyhart's goons could be here any moment. They want to take me back to Edoran. I am no danger to anyone. They're after me because I deserted. You can't imagine what they do to artisans like me and Arthas. Cat Leyhart treats us as worse than slaves. So let's release him. We don't have a thief. Can we give somebody a double? So we don't have a thief. We can't do anything. I'm no danger to anyone. So leave. So we don't have a thief. So we can't do anything for you at the moment, good sir. We have to get somebody else that can be a thief, which I don't like. How this? I mean, we have what we need to do to take care of them. I mean, I guess we could just kill Kate Leyhart, and then we wouldn't have to worry about it. Now he's an artisan. Now if I remember, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do any spoilers. All right, so we can't do that one. And so let's just go. I wonder how tough those guys are up there. Indeed, they are tough at all. But it seems like there's like... How many of them are there? It seems like there's 5 of them. I don't even know if they're people that we have to fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It seems like there's like 5 of them, and they seem to be pretty well armed. I'm not going to go over there and mess with them at the moment. Do a little bit of exploring over here by the forest. Now, if we go this way, we'll go around to the south of the lake. Look like there's somebody else up here. Now, there could be bandits in this area, but that's fine. We got plenty of food. And so these people are... So now we have some deserters here. So we're going to save again. Maybe we'll get something good off these dudes. Continue. I'm not scared of them because it only looks like there's a couple of them. I'm going to go over here and get this wood first. And then we'll go deal with them. We'll go do some fishing. Not fishing, we'll do some angling. Maybe we'll get some different fish here. Maybe we'll level up. I don't know what it takes to get more fish. Alright, so we got a perch. Alright. No reason not to fish, right? I love fishing in video games because you almost always get a bite very quickly. Okay, so now we got it. Now he's an apprentice angler. What good that does us, I have no idea. Doesn't seem to have any effect on the mini game. Oh, we got a pike. That was different, wasn't it? So now we've got two perch and a pike. And they're all the same as far as food goes, but maybe there's different recipes for different types of food. So let's go see if we can find these bandits. So there's the deserters, escaped prisoners. Ambush. Your companions have just ambushed their targets and will have an advantage in the fight. So there's just two henchmen and a raider. Now the deserters, what are they deserting from? I don't know. But you can see the fact that they had the red cone in front of them. That means they were going to attack me. Okay, so normally just because we're just mercenaries. We're just wandering around minding our own business. So if somebody deserted from the army, hey, that's not my concern. But since they were going to attack us, if the game let us know, we'll go ahead and give them a fight. There's only 3 of them. They're only level 1s. So since we didn't have any sort of excitement from the tower thing, okay, so we got them under surprise. So now that they're surprised, and what is this? Lightning. Ooh, lightning bolt is going to kill any unit it strikes. So anybody standing here is going to be deaded. So it's like just like the boar fight. We're just going to have 2. We got Ucht there, Ubrick here. We should be able to keep everybody safe. He can go here, he can go here, and he can go here. So which one of them gets to attack first? This henchman's going to attack first. Ubrick is going to go ahead and go here. Now this dude, now the surprise damage is increased by 10%. Now we got plenty of valor points. So I want to use the valor point just to make this battle go a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's use our resources. But they're 4. Alright, so now he's pretty much dead. So Ubrick should be able to kill him on the next turn. So he'll get to attack Ubrick. He shouldn't really do any damage. Much anyway. He only did 3. So that brings us to the... So we know that our materials will restore this damage. Do we want to use all our... Well, we'll talk about that when we get there. And so now the next henchman will be this one. I'm going to go ahead and see... Can he get all the way over there? Yeah, he can get over here and engage him. Now it doesn't get the count... Since we just ran up behind him, it doesn't count as like an attack from behind. I wish I could turn up the brightness in this game. Apparently there's no way to do that. I can see okay, but it's not the best. Now, Ucht doesn't have any special abilities. I would really like to get Ucht leveled up to get him something that he can do to help out the group a little bit better. Like, look at these people who've got these other abilities they can use, but, let's get up here and get him engaged. Look at this big hammer he's got. But he doesn't get to go next. So I'm going to go ahead and use a weakening blow on him. Because I don't want that hammer doing too much damage to anybody. Now he's weak. Now he's down to -12. And we are already galvanized. Are we? It says we're galvanized, but I guess we have to kill a unit first before we will actually become galvanized. And so this guy's going to take a swing. He only did 4. That does 4 to our armor. But now here's Whisper's turn to run up and give somebody the old stabbity stab. So who is she going to go after? She can go after just about anybody. Can't get to him. This guy's closest to death. So you want to eliminate your opponents as efficiently as possible. So now he's poisoned, so he's still in the game. Now I don't think our archer is going to be able to get into safe shot range. He shoots there, he's got a 22% chance of hitting our own dude. I'll take the chances. Yep, there we go. That puts him out of the battle completely. And now since we did kill, even if your morale meter starts off in galvanized, you have to kill somebody to get the galvanized bonus. Remember, galvanized means that we will do 50% more damage. Means these 2 guys are in a world of hurt. And now we're going to have a bolt of lightning strike the field. Wasn't as impressive as I thought it would be. So now the first henchman that gets to do anything is this dude. I don't think we can get anybody over there to him to get that surrounded bonus on him. But there is going to be some lightning here, so we got to get this dude freed up. We might actually have to let him get the attack of opportunity on us so that he can run. I mean, he has to run away. So he's just going to go over here and stand behind him. Nobody's going to stand over there. Alright, so that's the end of that turn. Now this guy should be able to finish him off. With thunkety thunk. Good? No. I want to see him get hit by the bolt of lightning. So the archer, so end the turn. Archer. 12 damage. Now, I'm just going to let him stand there. So we're going to end our turn. I'm going to move away from the... I'm going to move away just a little bit. Just in case there's more to that than meets the eye. Like the Transformers, more than meets the eye. Now, is he still in the circle? Guess we'll find out when the bolt of lightning comes down. Zap! He only took 2 points of damage. It said it would kill anybody in it. Okay, so how much? So we're going to have to use 2 of those. Repair all. So now Ukt, who's our new guy, he's leveling up, and Whisper's leveling up again too. Good deal. So let's get this done. We're not going to carry the corpses. We got some pretty... Alright, Deserter's Brigandine. I don't know if that's good armor or not. Getting quite heavy. Alright, so let's go take care of Ukt. Ukt is going to level up. And he's a brute. All of his stuff is very weak. Determines how much health the unit has. Critical hit. I'm not worried about critical hit. They definitely need some strength. Normally, I would like to level up his constitution so that he can absorb some damage, but he doesn't have any strength whatsoever. He's weaker than me. I'm just a YouTuber special education teacher. And so we already had a Smasher and a Destroyer. We already have somebody doing the Destroyer, so I'm gonna get the Smasher. Means he can deals 5 damage to all units in the area, applies 2 poisons to bleeding units. We just have to be very careful about making sure we don't hit our own peeps. So let's go check out Whisper. Her armor is just Angler's Rags. Can she wear the... What can she wear? Because she can't wear hardly anything. Rags. This is considered basic armor. Alright, so maybe we'll get something we can do with her later on so that she can wear... What is this? Relationships. Your companions can build relationships. Relationships between 2 companions, ranging from hatred to love, can evolve depending on their interactions. I don't know how they can actually interact with each other. But, alright, so here we go. So as a ranger, you would think that dexterity would be her main thing, but it's not. Critical hit increases the skill damage based on dexterity and critical hit. Willpower also increases critical hit. This unit survives the first time they should die. Oh, they get special bonuses. Well, if she gets 15, this unit survives the first time they should die in combat once per encounter. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good bonus for that. Now movement, I'm not going to worry about movement again. So critical hit, how much does that go up by? Let's go and do that. So it's up to 3%. Not that great of a chance to get a critical hit. Then now she gets to choose her specialization. Well, she's already chose her specialization with Valorous Audacity. But what do we want to do? Cutthroat, that's deals 4 to 5 damage to the target ambush. So if we attack from behind and we use Frenzy, then we get 2 attacks. Strategist forces enemy engaged in the area disengaged. They incur an attack of opportunity from their opponent. I like that. Smoke bomb gives us a free attack of opportunity. And Poisoner Applies 4 poisons to all units in the area. So I like this one. Smoke bomb. Pocket sand. What we'll call it. We'll use our pocket sand. So that's not too bad. So we got 52 experience and 11 more influence. Do we gain any base crowns? I don't think we got any actual crowns. Where are we? We're right here. Question mark down there. Plateau stables. Strom crap. Cap. That. There's that. We've been to the fishery. We've been to the training grounds. Did we finish any quests? No, we didn't, but there should be a new quest. So we got to go down here and do this one, the Tome of the Ancients. So we'll head down that direction. Maybe there'll be something interesting down there. We still got 7 days worth of food. I'm going to try and get over here towards the road. I think that if we sleep on the road, then the danger is a lot less. Okay, so our fatigue is not... Oh, our fatigue is in the bad spot. Okay, so we got to go. So our fatigue is going way up. Okay, so is there anything we want to do here? Cooking pot. We can't cook anything. I don't think we have the ingredients to cook anything. Nope, we don't have any wheat or salt. So let's just go ahead and sleep now. We don't have to pay anybody, but we do have to food. So let's get rid of animal remains first. We're not carrying them. We'll get rid of this dude, which brings us up to 8. There we go. Now we just need 2 more. There we go. Nope, 1 more. What did it say? So now we got 18. So does that mean we can remove one of these? There we go. So we're going to be carrying around 1 more thing, so it's fine. But everybody's rested now. There'll be no danger sleeping on the road. Now we're going to be wandering around the middle of the night again. So our happiness is 15. We gain 20 more influence and 2 valor points. So that's good. So next time we get into combat, we have plenty of valor points. I won't last long at this rate. My ribs hurt and I still can't see clearly. Demand a raise. Risk get a risk bonus trace. Wages increased by 30%. Happiness will go down by 5 and plus 20% fatigue. I think she's trying to take advantage of us. I'm not going to put up with this nonsense from her. Goodness gracious. During your next trek, you'll have to pay your companion 75. Well, I don't know why they're being jerks all of a sudden. We got a long ways to go before we get to this next thing. I think I'm going to let Whisper do that to me. I think I'm going to let her extort us. She's got another thing coming, young lady. There's a salt mine. Go in here and have a look around in the salt mine. Can we get in there? There we go. Stop right there. This salt mine belongs to Her Ladyship Gontron, and I can't just let you walk in. We could pay him. Requires 60. We could threaten him. Means our wanted level will go up. Or we can persuade him, which only uses 15 influence. Pretty easy. Right, as you wish. We can't mine the salt because of these 2 iron veins anyway. I really don't understand why you were so keen to go in there. Alright, so we're in here now. So we got iron, iron. Let's go ahead and do some more mining. Does this give us permanent access to the mine or not? I don't think 15 influence was too bad. Too bad to pay for this. Ooh, we got a sapphire and a ruby. I think this just paid for itself. I mean, getting 2 precious stones. This seems like it went up pretty quickly, going from no precious stones to getting 2. Whoops, missed. And we got 7 iron ore. Alright, so let's check this out. Sapphire is about 20. We get 4 of them? No, it's at the top. So we got 1 sapphire, a pretty low sapphire, which was 20, and the ruby is 20. I don't know why they just... I'm not saying anything. Alright, so we got sapphire and ruby, both are 20. Okay, so good. And what does he want to say? Cleared out the iron deposits? Well done. We can get back to work. So now we get our 15 influence back. So we spent 15 influence to get in here, and now we get 15 influence back. So zero-sum game, as they say. Go ahead and exit out of here. I don't think those dudes are going to cause us any trouble. Home of the Ancients. It sounds so D&D-ish. So here's Lund Farm. I can see what's going on at this farm. Doesn't seem to be much going on here. There's Christina Lund. You live by yourself, young lady? Respect. The tail of the wolf and the tail of the wolf and the hop. Fresh produce prepared in the Herrick traditional way. Be sure to enthrall even the most discerning palate. Ooh. The cooked meal, we could steal it, but we're not going to. Maybe she'll teach us how to make it. So she's holding on to her pots of goods real quick. Real tight. See what's going on with her. How could they? We didn't even put up a fight, and they still killed our precious Lucilla. They killed Lucilla? Mad with grief, her father chased after them toward the mill. I hope he caught up with them. These thieves don't deserve to live. Right, towards the mill. Which mill? I mean, there's the mine, there's the... Did they mean the lumber mill? I don't know. So we're looking for some people to... We're looking for some thieves we gotta deal with. They said they took off running towards the mill. So is there more than one mill? That's the question. Like, what does this say? Strom Mill is to the east. So I'm guessing this is the way they went, and I'm guessing these are the fools we're wanting to deal with. Let's see how this battle goes. Level 2, 3 hoodlums and 2 poachers. So this could be a tough battle. But that's fine. We live for tough battles, don't we? Actually, no, I'm a coward. Alright, let's see how we can do this. Now we're stuck in the mud. What does the mud do? Just require movement is doubled. That's fine. So there's lightning still. Here's our archer, and there's Whisper. So some of these bandits are off screen. I don't want my people just standing in the... I'll move him over here. Okay, so there's Oakt, there's Uthric, there's Whisper, there's Tybalt. Where's my other dude? We have 5 people. Where is he? There he is. He's all the way over here. Alright, so yeah, so they're way back there. So why would I even run up there? So they got 2 poachers. I'm guessing the poachers are the archers. No, he's not an archer. That poacher's an archer. He's an archer. He's got a quill or a quiver. Okay, so we can get these 3 hoodlums. Alright, so the first hoodlum is going to be this dude, which means he gets to meet with. Alright, so he's 11, 16, 11, 16. So they're all about the same. So he gets to meet Leeward first, and Leeward's going to come around and do it from this side. And this is going to be a tough battle, so we got all 6 of our things, so I'm just going to go ahead and use them. Don't know if I want to go ahead and use this, since he's already deflecting, so... There we go. We've already put 9 points of hurt on him. So now it'll be Mr. Poacher's turn, and all he can do is punch. Punch! Or he can try to use his bow, which I don't think he can use his bow unless he tries to run away. So we probably didn't need to send our biggest guy to take on the archer. So this dude has got poisoning, unfortunately. Rubrick's gonna go down. So who's the next one that gets to move? So it's not one of these dudes. So let Ubrick go down here and move around on this side. Now, do we want Ubrick to use his special ability? It's only costs 1. I'm going to say yes. And then now we'll do our normal stuff. So now our brutes, our frontline dudes, are doing plenty of damage. No need to use taunt. Every time he engages in combat, I think the yellow means temporary valor points. It means that the valor point, yeah, it only applies to this battle only. So we're going to lose it. So we can go ahead and use taunt on this guy. Because that was just a temporary valor point. So end of Ubrick's turn. Now this guy's going to run up. I don't think he's even going to be able to get close enough to shoot anybody, which is good. So it's a dead turn for him. So now the next one is going to be this lady over here. Yep. So she's not even going to be able to get close to us. So we basically have 2 units that are going to be able to move. So we'll go ahead and get ooked. And we could go up here and finish him off. We'll let Whisper deal with that. So move here. This battle's going pretty good already, even though they were a lot bigger than us. The poisoned impact. So he's only attacking one person, so I'm not going to worry about using poison impact. So it didn't do a whole lot of damage to him. Remember, Ooked is our new guy. So now she's going to run forward in the mud. Now it's Whisper's turn. Who do I want to help? Now Whisper could help finish this guy off, or she could... Let's see how far Whisper can actually move. We can move here. And we could use the smoke bomb. Forces enemies to disengage, which would mean that these 2 guys will get an attack of opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead and have Whisper do this. And then now we're going to look and see what smoke bomb does. The smoke bomb will be used right here. Pocket sand. So now both of our guys got their attacks of opportunities, which killed this guy and brought this guy nigh on death. Now Whisper can still move. I'm going to have her move. Well, she can only move just this far. But I'm going to go ahead and have her move here. So that maybe we can get the archer dude in range. And so that guy poisoned me, which is not fair. And then he died from the poison I put on him earlier. Now he's going to move here. And he should be able to get a pretty good shot in on this guy. A shot. 7 points of damage. And I think he's out of range of the lightning bolt, hopefully. Yep, lightning bolt did not touch him. And now we have a lightning bolt here, so we have to make sure. So I'm going to go ahead and have him take another shot. And so now he's gone. We are galvanized again. We only have to worry about those dudes, and she is the one that gets to move next. So now we gotta end this turn, and now he can move. I'm gonna have him go ahead and move here. I'm not gonna have him move into the mud. I'm just gonna have him move here. Get her engaged. So we'll go ahead and use, because we still have 1 bonus valor point, which can only be used in this combat. Go ahead and get engaged with her. You know what I mean. Another bonk in the head. End his turn. Now we might get attacked by... So Whisper, can Whisper get there? No, Whisper can get there. I think. No, Whisper can get pretty close though. I think we'll be alright. End our turn here. Could use smoke screen again, but we're not going to. So she poisons us. I hate the poison. Now it's our turn again. Mud is really making this battle a little bit difficult. Go ahead and end turn. Nothing we can do. Well, poison impact. Nope, too far away. He can move here. Just make sure nobody gets in the lightning. Now this guy can probably move into range where he can shoot somebody. And he shot his own person. Alright. Now do we want to let this guy get away, or do we want to kill him? Kill him, that means more loot and more experience. I think we're going to finish him off. There's the bolt of lightning. Now how far can we get in range to actually do anything? Probably not. How far can we taunt? Ooh, he's standing right in the middle of a thing, so that's not going to be good for him. He's going to move here. Then end her turn. So If he runs on top of the bear trap, that's going to make him stop. So I'm just going to go him right here. End his turn. See what the archer is going to try and do. If he stands there and shoots, yikes, he did quite a bit of stuff at that time. Probably going to cost us a little bit more of the old raw materials, or whatever you want to call them. Gear. Alright, there we go. Again, Mother Nature has been kind to us. Now we got 2 people, so we got to repair everything. So there's that. So now we've got 24 crowns. I'm glad we took this battle. Outlaw's tabard, light armor, and then some more cloth. So now Tybalt, archer, is finally going to level up. Seems like he hasn't. Well, he leveled up back there. So now Hunter deals 7 damage to the enemy, knocks them back by 2 meters, and applies slowdown. Movement reduced by half. Beastmaster, all allied animals next to the target attack them with an attack. Alright, so that's it. All allied animals. We don't have any allied animals at the moment. Infantryman targets a specific area, performs an attack opportunity. This is basically Overwatch. First 3 enemies. Now that could be good. Now do we want to knock back so we can reposition them, or do we want to have Overwatch ability? Overwatch seems like a pretty good ability. The 3, we don't move around that much. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. Could be a mistake. Oh, I didn't finish leveling. I didn't use this. Well, he needs dexterity. It causes more damage to his base abilities. Got that. So now we need Lured, the Brute. Member of the Brute Squad. If you've ever seen Princess Bride. Andre the Giant was a member of the Brute Squad. And so he's a level 3. Did we already pick one of these for him? Cancel. Okay, so which one of these do we... Why is that in a square? I don't know. Okay, so we want defensive stance, valorous duel. Do that. Defensive stance. What? Okay. And then this was the dude that had very little strength, so he's a brute. So we're going to go ahead and level up to 20. Increase our carrying capacity again a little bit. So now he should be able to take quite a bit of damage. We got 64 crowns for that battle and 13. Time to save. Always save your game, my friends. Continue. We took care of those 1 bandits, right? I'm gonna go down here and see what this is, because this might increase our knowledge. Here's Strom Cap Mill. See what's going on in here. Appears to be some sort of battle has occurred in here. Inspect. Yeah, we got some wheat. Finally. We're gonna have to get back to town and start selling off some stuff. So this dude had 12 crowns on him. Not sure what happened here. Whoever did attack this place didn't loot it. Inspect. So we got some more snow iris and we got some more cloth. Now none of this stuff is being counted as thievery. And we got some grease. Work manual, a book. So dealing with traditional workmanship. So we get +1 for using that. 1 knowledge. Read it. Read the work manual. So we got a knowledge point. Ooh, we got 2 knowledge points to spend. I think we'll split them up. We'll do 1 for our general knowledge, just to help things get better along here. Weighted training, hearing capacity, valor points, maximum valor points, location markers, devour human corpses, smooth talk. Rounds gained after a battle increased by 5%. Money is always good. And then unlocked. By doing that, it unlocked offer hunters, which means the bounties, there'll be more bounties available, and increase by 1 the number of missions you can accept in the list of bounties. So, okay, so let's go look at apothecary table. We already know how to do all these. I don't think we can unlock anything because we don't have an apothecarist yet. Cooking pot, grilled pork, wolf sausage, and grilled carp. We do. We've been having some carp. Medium rare mutton. I'm not sure medium rare is good for mutton. Could be wrong. We don't have any armor that we've been able to make. Reinforced plate armor. I think we need to focus just on combat gear for now. I just think that's a good idea to focus on the combat gear. And then we can worry about the other thing. Now we could keep going. Or we went there, but there was nothing here to... There's nothing else to click here. We just know that somebody got... just know that there was quite a big mask. Oh, here we go. Packard. He killed everyone. A real madman. I'm injured. Help me. So this was the... They killed... What's this? So we get 50 crowns. And so this... So those were different bandits. So these were the bandits that killed the family. Or they killed Lucilla. Or whatever. So if we finish him off... So if we... I'm going to finish him off. Gain 50 crowns and 10 influence. Now that might have been a mistake. I don't know. But I need resources, people. I need the crowns. Is this really? Can we really get all the rest of this just from Tiltman County? I don't know what this is down here. But see, since it's got that red crown over top of it, I'm thinking that is not something that we should be going for. Red is never an inviting color. I guess that's kind of not true. Who are these fellows? Okay, it's just the local sheriff. Good thing we don't have any suspicion level at the moment. There's something over here we can go and inspect. Yeah, we got 5 venison. Not too bad. We're gonna have to camp soon. Head over here and see what's going on over here. We'll go grab this wood and then we'll camp. Old Wilbert sheepfold. It's time to camp again. Do we have to pay now? I don't think so. We still can't cook anything, right? Confirm. Nope, we still don't have it. So now we just need some salt. We got some wheat, but we just need some salt. Alright, so nothing else to do. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So we need... Alright, do we have to pay now? I guess we do, so we can pay them. They give us 10% experience until the next round, until the next camp. So now we just gotta feed. How much food do we need? 18? Go ahead and get rid of these. That's 16 and 18. Exactly the amount of food we need. 86.1. 81.6, I mean. Well rested. +3 happiness because wages. Alright, so everybody's happy. The experience gained in combat is increased by 15%. Now you notice I didn't... Your companions have become more experienced. You can now appoint one of them as captain. Who do we want to be captain? I think our sword dude, Ubrick, should be our captain. Appoint captain, 50 influence, and wages will be +3. Now what is it? I'm making him captain. I don't know what that does. Been appointed a captain. You can craft the strategy table. Okay. So I don't know what the strategy table is going to do for us. Doesn't say we can do anything there. So who was our captain? Ubrick was the captain, right? He's our swordsman. Manage companion. Nope. We've already captured him. Why was that there? I don't know. We'll have to see about the strategy table thing. See if we can do it here. Apprentice, confirm. Can he make the strategy table? Yes, but we need 2 more leather. Devise a combat strategy to defeat your opponent. Okay, we'll see. Just gives us more valor points. Alright, so let's break camp. What is this place down here? We're here. There's old Wilbert's sheepfold. Let's go visit old Wilbert and see what he's got going on. So that's 6 days worth of food. Alright, so Danae Pavi. My parents were sheep farmers back in Edoran. When I brought them to this abandoned sheepfold, their tired faces lit up, and I saw hope in their eyes for the first time since we left. Unfortunately, we've just learned that this building belongs to a man called Wilbert. I would like to meet him and convince him to let us stay here. But it would feel safer if mercenaries such as you would escort me. The good people of Tiltron do not look kindly upon us refugees. I fear this Wilbert person might become violent or refuse to even listen to me. I'm willing to give you all I have for my parents' safety. We'll get a medallion and 20 influence. I'll take. Well, thank you. I will meet you there. We'll leave. We'll see what these people want to say. My daughter is very proud to have secured the sheepfold, but we lack the necessary materials to rebuild it. Would you be willing to trade us for a little food and a very useful recipe? Do I have 10 wood? I am carrying 10 wood, but I'm gonna lose. So we get a recipe for mutton stew. I'm not worried about mutton stew at the moment. Ah, when Lord Lahart burned down my stables, my whole livelihood went up in flames. But Danae found this place, a true blessing from the eye. Oh yes, the all-seeing eye. It's so good to people, isn't it? Let's exit. So there's the Pedra Mountain Mine. Now we gotta figure out how to get over to the Tome of the Ancients, but I think we'll take care of Old Wilbert's fishery first. Take care of that quest first. We'll go see here. If this is wood. Convince old Wilbert. Old Wilbert, all we gotta do is just give him some money, I think. Everybody likes money. I think old Wilbert will like some money. And I don't know what the medallion's gonna do for us, though. Why refuse? We are sheep farmers. If you just let us stay in the sheepfold, we could... Absolutely not. I inherited this barn from my sister. I will not let anyone take it from me. You're not even using it. You're a fisherman. What use would you have for a sheepfold? It is none of your business. I will do as I please with my property, and I will do what I must to protect it from raiders. Alright, so... Hulk. What's it to you if I use the sheepfold or not? That has nothing to do with you. That pile of rubble is mine. That woman has no right to stay there and is making a fuss. I'll pay you handsomely if you make her leave. So... If we accept that... Then we get fly, whatever that is. 20 influence and 20 that. If we threaten him, we'll get wanted. Or if I can bribe him, I'm gonna bribe him. Ah, but if you want to buy the sheepfold, that's a whole other story. That pile of rubble is all yours. Or theirs, for all I care. And so now it's yours, lady. Has he accepted? Oh, blessed be the all-seeing eye. You cannot imagine what this new home means for the three of us. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. You have gained the medallion. You have gained influence 20. The fate of Tiltron. I have to go. I must tell my parents the wonderful news. They will be thrilled. It better be. It cost me a big chunk of money, lady. So let's do a little bit of fishing while we're here. Just to celebrate. Now we can get... I don't know what we can get. We'll get something. We got to see what our medallion does first. Apparently it doesn't help with fishing, that's for sure. We got a carp. Look at all this junk we're carrying. Where's the medallion? Who would have thought a badger-shaped pendant could make you feel so serene? So willpower +1. We'll put that on somebody here in a minute after we get our fish. Don't let the fish escape. Always good advice from video games. Always good advice. Then we got another pike. Make some pick-a-pike pie. Come on, we can do it. There we go. And that's it. So now we can leave. Now who are we going to put the... Who needs willpower? Whisper needs willpower. Yeah, willpower is one of her main stats. I'm going to put the belt accessory on her. There we go. Now she's got +1 willpower, which brings us closer to that 15, which will allow her to survive once if she's deaded. We'll leave here. So, the fate of Tiltron. The progress in the scenario. For the region of purchase information from the informant. And so now we know we got to go down to this place. It could be quite a walk. I don't even know if we can get there. We might have to go all the way around. This is going to take some exploring. We're going to come up here on the woods. We're going to come up here to the road. Looks like it's time to camp. Called a day for this episode. Right at 55 minutes. I'm sure we got more than 5 minutes. It's going to take longer than 5 minutes to find the Tome of the Ancients and deal with whatever might be inside there. Hopefully not magic rats or dogs or guard dogs with hornets in there that shoot hornets out of their mouths. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for being with me, and I will see you soon.